I think Fenn is a genius with his choice of words that he used in his poem. In an article I read where Fenn was asked if the clues in the poem will still be good years from now, he said, "I'm guessing the clues will stand for centuries." That was one of my basic premises, but the treasure chest will fall victim to geological phenomena, just like everything else. Who can predict earthquakes, floods, mudslides, fires, tornadoes, and other factors? I certainly hope one of us finds the treasure chest before that happens. In the same article, according to Santa Fe BLM representative Allison Sandoval, if somebody found the chest on BLM land in New Mexico, as long as it's not buried, they would be permitted to take it. I'm guessing that that's probably true for all BLM land. However, she said, if you're not allowed to keep artifacts like arrowheads and pottery found on BLM land. The article goes on to say that Forrest Fenn's treasure isn't considered an artifact. It's kind of a unique situation. As long as there's no degradation of the land involved in collecting it, it's fair game. I'll put a link to that article below. This map shows BLM land north of Santa Fe in the Rocky Mountains. One area we're interested in searching is north from Santa Fe to Taos, over to Chama, and maybe up to Antonito. I had a comment recently about the water tanks for the railroad being a clue to heavy loads and water high. Yes, I agree with that. Last year we took the train ride on the Cumbres and Toltec Railroad. The water tanks along the way that are used to fill the steam engines did remind us of that line in the poem also. So we're interested in looking at that area a little bit more too. I was recently asked the question if I'd ever go back to Bear Trap Canyon in Montana to search. I would. Bear Trap Canyon is part of the Lee Metcalf Wilderness Area. We only hiked about 2 miles the first time. There's at least 3 more miles that we weren't able to hike. Our other thought is the opposite side of the Madison River in Bear Trap Canyon looked extremely interesting. When we were there, we saw a guy fishing across the river, but we couldn't figure out how he got over there. So we ended up running into a friend of his, and his friend told us that he dropped him off at the BLM boat launch by where Hot Creek empties into the Madison. The guy then hiked down from there. We'd been there earlier in the day, and we just ran out of time, and we weren't able to go back this trip. When we started this search, I pictured a much smaller area, but each place that I've actually been to, it turns out much larger than I envisioned. I'm sure some of you know exactly what I mean, but I can't wait to go back out there when the weather's a little bit warmer. In Too Far to Walk, Fenn wrote that the rewards of traipsing through the hills and canyon bottoms are winner-take-all proof of personal fulfillment for him. I really liked Fenn's winner-take-all reference. It makes me think of winning the ultimate jackpot and finding Fenn's treasure. I really appreciate all your comments. I read all of them, and I thank you all for watching.